Oh, there you go. Now, it's 2 to the drivers, and it's 1 to the selects at the moment.
Boots and all. That sums up Ken Barron's involvement in harness racing over 30-odd years. He's come from the sport's heartland, Southland, where he was an emerging driving talent with the right backing. Moved to Canterbury and made those pink and black colours bulletproof with his mentor John Lishner back in the 90s. Now he's a lead player with his own operation. The King, as he's known, is still a big-time contender, but concedes the game's getting harder.
In my time in the industry, or even, just since coming to Canterbury, that you've probably seen the costs treble and the prize money stay very stagnant. So, Addington and Auckland are trying really hard, but it's probably not enough to swing the equation around to breed a horse.
Ken and his crew joined the buying bench again at the yearling sales recently, like the rest looking for the next new wave of stars. But even with sound backing from loyal owners, found getting what he really wanted was more than hard going.
The owners are saying that, the prize money and that they can only pay X amount for horses, and it just doesn't seem to be enough this year.
So what's the X amount as opposed to the Y amount in the previous years?
Well, it's not about the X and Y amount, it's a matter of either buying a horse or buying it at a price. And my owners this year appear to be putting prices on them more so than just saying, well, take that one or get that one.
Are you buying, given all that, the horses that you want to generally, or the ones that you end up buying?
Well, the market's very strong this year and we find ourselves dropping into the second tier, which you don't like doing. But like I say, my owners this year have put a roof on what they want to spend, and we're just not getting the horses that we want. They're probably the same last year, really.
The second tier isn't as risky as it used to be, perhaps. Decades of delving into sales catalogues to find the right product for the lucrative classic racing series has made King Barron a discerning judge of young harness racers.
I think the horses are getting done better every year, and I think there's getting less of them. The breeding is getting more fine-tuned, and there's probably going to be another 20 or 30 a day drop off, which is going to make it even better next year, that there'll be just quality horses all the way.
Barron reckons it can afford to get even more refined at places like the yearling sales if New Zealand follows the global trends.
If you look at America, all the farms breed the horses, and then ideally, I suppose, if the farms owned the stallions and bred the horses, and everyone just brought it the yearling sales. But we've still got a lot of hobby farmers that are doing the whole lot.
Once all that self-correcting's been done, the horseman's representative these days is certain there needs to be another stabiliser put into play to shore up his lifestyle of choice.
Government help. Just say prize money dropped 10 or 15%, we could have 20% unemployment in the industry. So it's a matter of, I don't know, I'm not high enough up to know what John Key's doing balancing books and stuff, but we think we're a pretty good industry, but it makes nothing compared to the health or the education.
So social welfare and industry, they don't really mix, but that's what you're sort of contemplating there.
It is, yeah. Well, like I say, I don't know whether the government can help, but we sort of need more money.
Whatever the outcome, Ken Barron is in harness racing up to his neck until he salutes the judge or the siren goes.